Yeah, they got the screens in there and everything. You can see everything. Luke nasty. Not nasty. Luke nasty. Luke nasty.
Alright, Energy episode 4, take 1.
Luke nasty.
Energy episode 4, take 1. Energy episode 4, take 1.
2 online. Stand by. I understand the chat. And it's good. Watch your headroom and action.
Your mama could be nasty. Your daddy could be nasty. Your cousin could be nasty. Your auntie T, nasty. But you ain't know about Luke though. Luke nasty. Hey Luke. Luke.
Here.
Hey, my God, what's good,
What
man?
up, man? My bad. I was in there getting right.
Oh, it's all good, man. Have a seat, man.
What's
Don't
up
say
with
I'm
you?
chat it up with me.
What up with you? What up?
Man, cooling it, man. You got a whole chain around your neck with your name on it.
Man, hard work be paying off.
What that mean you made it?
Nah, it don't mean you made it.
You ain't made it. Well, you kind of made it a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. All right, man.
Do I
So
turn
look.
it? How you turn? Do I
I know
hit
you
myself?
go ahead and break an ear like that.
Oh.
Break an ear like that. There you go.
Yeah, I don't even need them.
Man, hold on. You may need them. We may need them. I'm telling
okay,
you,
my
we don't
bad.
know what's gonna happen yet. We don't,
Okay.
no, so look, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
It says Luke Nasty, but like you're all over the internet as DJ Luke Nasty. So you be spinning tables or what? What's the deal?
That kind of was my start. I ain't gonna say really start because I've been doing music my whole life, but that was like one of the things where I was like, this helped pay bills and it helped, evolve my craft. So I was just like, I just got addicted to it, man.
Where
the
you
whole
from?
culture is dope. North Carolina.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, I got.
Always.
What part of North Carolina?
High Point to be exact. So it's
Okay.
like an hour, 45 minutes. Not an hour and 45 minutes, but like 45 minutes away from Charlotte.
Okay, I got some land. My family got some land in Granville. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, I mean it's beautiful in North Carolina. I tell people all the time, like it's definitely a retirement state because you just got land and you buy the
It's
water.
so much land.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
just
real.
dope.
Now look, your name is nostalgic. You know why I say that?
Why you say that?
Cause that shit remind me of like Doodoo Brown.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you don't hear that? You ain't never heard that?
Nah,
before?
I mean that's kind of how I got the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in high school, the seniors just called me Uncle Luke one day after football practice, and it just stuck. Like it was a joke, everybody laughing, but then somehow it just stuck to Luke. So then all of a sudden I was Luke. Teachers calling me Luke, women calling me Luke.
Did
It
you
was
start off
just,
singing or rapping?
rapping.
Bruh, but you sing.
I mean, I'll be telling people I can't sing, man.
Right, I know, but I
I'll
was
be
like,
telling-
when
I'll
we
be
listen to the music, I'm like, is he a singer or is he a rapper? Or is, like, bruh, you do it so motherfucking smooth though.
Yeah.
So what is that?
I mean, it's kind of a like, me mastering my voice, like knowing I can't do too much, but I can kind of, keep a tune. Like, I just try to get a message across, the vibe across, and I'm a big fan of like the Ja Rule era, the raspy, the Jada kisses.
Yeah.
How even with the distinctive voice, you can still make it melodic. So
Right.
I always thought that was dope.
Nah,
So
that shit is
I
cool,
just
bro.
try to embrace it.
But you got like a radio voice right now. Have you heard that?
Huh?
Have you heard that?
Yeah. I that's be crazy. Like sometimes, like the more excited I get, the more raspy to come out, and I kind of sound like my records. But I be chill. I be, you know what I'm saying? I be
You seem pretty
floated
chill.
all the time.
So how much of the population are you responsible for making that type of music?
I was just telling somebody that our generation grew up saying like we was made off of like R. Kelly and Jodeci and all that. Like, a generation gonna say that Luke Nasty got me here. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope, man, because that's dope knowing you creating a vibe to create the continuance of the earth. So I think that's just, it's a vibe.
Hey, so when did the whole gaining traction start? Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got like 20 million views on videos and
I really stopped looking at views because it used to be a thing that bothered me. Like I used to refresh when I was in college, putting out music. Like,
For
I
real?
gotta get 500, you know what I'm saying, likes, 500 views, and I just stopped looking at them. So when I stopped looking at them, they just be shooting up, millions here, and I just be like, that's crazy. Somebody tell you, oh, it's like 40 million. I'm like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's just dope to know that your music is transpiring to people and people are just embracing it and telling somebody about it or replaying it or You know what I'm saying? We
Do you
big
have a
on
lot of people
replay
approach
value.
you? Or they probably know your voice more than anything?
Yeah, my voice more than anything. It's one of those things where I can feel like somebody know me, but they don't want to ask. Cause they be like, why is he at the gas station? Or why is he at Walmart? Cause I be at Walmart
Being
in the
normal
gas.
shit,
Yeah,
though.
being normal, like, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be, and I'm not really that out there just doing whatever, artist. I'm always stuck in the studio. So I mean, that's one of my pros and cons of my situation.
Now, you write all your music?
Mhm.
You produce it?
Most of it.
Oh, shit, boy, you one of them.
Yeah,
You talented as hell.
I just be, I go to YouTube University, man, full ride. I just be on there learning how to do everything.
Man, dang, I got to give you a Street Geek shirt. Because that's what one of our shirts says, dropped out of college and went to YouTube.
Yeah, for
Bro,
real.
it's real talk, bro.
I engineer myself like that. Like, I just wanted to become a master of all trades, you know what I'm saying? So
That's respect. Who are you signed to?
I'm independent. Yeah. I'm just, shout out to Empire. They handle my online distribution and everything like that.
Did you see how he did that? That was super player. Oh, man, shout out to them for doing them and doing that kind of work.
Honey.
But I own my own shit.
But yeah, and that's what's dope about they whole vibe. They allow me to be an independent network, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to depend on nobody, but they're willing to like accept my ideas. They let me have creative control. Like, usually somebody, nah, that ain't it. They let me just, if it's it, it's it. If it ain't, we go back to the drawing board. That's how I've been treating my music. Just
now, do you feel like you picking up a lot of the responsibilities that labels could hold or that type of thing when deciding to run on that independent route?
Yeah, it has, like I said, it has its pros and cons, man. Sometimes you get frustrated, but it's a marathon, rest in peace. It's a great brother, but that's real life. Like, you can want it now, you can want it later, and you just got to make that decision and know it's going to come with consequences. So
you seem like a pretty nice guy, so I'm afraid to ask this next question.
No, go ahead, bro.
Name some trash artists right now of our time.
Me being in this music and studying it like I study it, it's not really no trash, man. If that's the case, Mona Lisa is the ugliest picture alive. It's opinionated.
Subjective.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's art. So you can't, I done seen pictures get sold for hundreds of thousands and it's just paint on the wall. And I got a brother I see spent hours and hours drawing something amazing. And he getting it off, but it ain't 100,000. So it's like, it's art, it's timing, it's what's vibing. I never blame the artist, I blame the consumers. If that's what you like, that's what you like. Who are we to judge? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was gonna call you a nice guy. That wasn't a nice guy answer. That was a very, very well thought out answer.
Nah, I mean, it's just reality. Like, my parents had artists they like, their parents didn't like. It's a cycle. It's all about liking what they don't like, what the older people don't like.
Now, was the Keith Sweat and Jacquees situation a big thing to you?
What you mean?
Meaning, like, you heard about it?
Oh, you talking about like the King of R&B and
Yeah.
Nah, who cares? Like
People did care,
if you
though.
feel, yeah, that's the problem though. Like, why? If you have your opinion, go support that artist. That's your fight. It ain't. If niggas they like to talk about numbers. Like, if you really support an artist, go support them. You ain't gotta fight with nobody about what another artist said. Like, if that's how I feel when I wake up, I'm gonna feel like that. I wake up every morning feeling like I'm the greatest artist in the world. If I didn't feel like that, y'all wouldn't get the music you get. That's why when you hear artists and the confidence in them, it's like, for that, however long they was in that session, they really felt like couldn't nobody mess with them. Like, that's a vibe. You supposed to feel like that. If I'm gonna get the music I want from an icon, I want you to feel like one. So,
Bro, I'm fucking with your vibes, bro. These answers, bro, because a lot of the time when we answer these questions or we get into it, I say trash because it's relative to the streets, right? It's relative to the block, to the porch. But when you sit down and you really think about it, that answer, bro, is so understandable.
Because as a DJ, bro, I used to DJ this club called Allure back in Greensboro, and they had the booth way high, so it's high. You can look down and see the whole club, like 1,500 people just looking at them. And you realize you playing all of this hood music, all this Jamaican music, all this old school music, everything. You see people, it's really all type of people. You got nurses, you got hood niggas, you got college students, you got Walmart workers, you got all these people with all these problems, and somehow this song they all relate to. I always use DJ Yola. I just don't give a fuck. Like
Cause
everybody,
I'm all out with it.
but you
Hey!
don't even have to sell drugs to make that song
Make
be
that
motivated. You know what I'm saying?
1,000.
Or the old Jeezy, the trap. You don't necessarily have to sell drugs to want to go get it. I know nurses and nurses programs that love Jeezy. I'm talking about. I had this girl in college. She loved Jeezy, and she was a nurse. That's what she woke up to. That's what she studied to. No relation. She ain't got no street ties, but that motivated her. So you can't sit here and just assume that like this art is only made for one thing. Like it's interpretation, just like books, just like anything we do. So it's art, man.
Do people know how intellectual you are, bro?
I mean,
I'm just being for real.
I would hope so. I kind of like, carry myself in a way without.
You very do, but the thing is, bro, you got music on the internet, and I guess we get the sophistication, my
Yeah.
God. But God damn, boy, I ain't know I
Yeah,
was
man.
doing an interview with somebody like you,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, it's just, like I say, it's just a learning. You learn as you go, and as an artist, I learn my power and what I control. So, me being Luke Nasty, I understand I got the voice to, arouse people in a way, but it's also I can get a message across. Sex sells at the end of the day, from any standpoint. You see beautiful women in perfume commercials, or you see them in air freshener commercials. Colgate is, you know what I'm saying? Sex sells. So I understand that. So when people listening to my music, I'm gonna get you where you need to go. But it's still a vibe. Like I still got lines in there because we live in a world of lines now. So like a whole song could be about this, but a person to take this one piece of it, and that's all they needed. I know girls that hate songs, but they love that one line.
That's real. Hey,
I
Luke,
done
man,
seen it.
I'm bouncing with you, man. What you got coming up next?
Just more evolved music, like just more me as an artist also. Like I say, people get the hits, they get the voice, they get oh, this my jam, but they don't really get the artist in me because I'm always fighting with myself to be better. I be feeling like my competition is them. It ain't where I'm at right now. So I'm always fighting with them, not even looking to see the accomplishments I'm doing right here. And I think that's a problem with a lot of people. Like, we just don't embrace our checkpoints because we know it's the finish line. Like, it's hard to embrace some checkpoints when you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Keep going, bro. You gotta keep
So
pushing.
I'm just going just more visuals for the music to give it just more life. Cause like I say, I've been mastering just giving you the sound. I forgot about visuals. Cause I'm just so embraced with the sound sonically of just people like, yo, this is hard, like, or this is dope. Like I see people, like I see the reaction songs get. Like I tell people to this day, like Nuck If You Buck and make anybody feel like they can fight. I seen the reaction, so I see
done
people.
fought to the song. I feel it.
I done seen Monica make girls cry. I done seen Mary J. Blige make girls cry. I done seen, you know what I'm saying? Kurt Franklin music uplift people. Like it's all these same chords. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so crazy. So you just want to learn more about what really, cause it feel like magic sometimes. That's why when you talk to artists and you ask them when they first get off the stage how I feel, they can barely move, they can barely talk, cause it's like an energy like that's real live, bro. Like I did a show with Wiz Khalifa in Kansas City. I want to say it was Wichita, Kansas. My bad, but he couldn't, like, he was performing going crazy for a minute. He just stopped. You could tell he was tired. Like he couldn't barely breathe. Like he was tired, and the people just. I know it sounds crazy, but I seen it because I'm looking and they just yelling for him. We love you, all this, and you could just feel energy coming. You can feel it, like dang, and he just went like he was 110 again. It was like that's real life. Like man, this music shit is real life.
You know who's trash?
Who?
People that don't have the ideology that you have.
Yeah.
That just put out music for the fucking shits of it.
Yeah.
To want to be a part.
Yeah.
Bro, it sounds like you got a very outside map to your music, why you do what you do, why you live your life.
Yeah.
You have confidence in what you do, bro. And I'm not no fact checker or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But you know how many people across the world need to hear that shit?
Yeah.
Bro, you know the confidence, the difference in between you having confidence and not having confidence is the difference in between you creating a hit and not creating a hit. Doing a
Yeah.
good performance and not doing a good performance.
Right.
It's a big fucking difference, bro.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, like, might be. They ask me, did you know it was a hit? I'm like, nah, because at the time, I couldn't go get no food. I'm in a basement that's flooded out from the rain recording this. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about a hit. You just thinking about, at that point, I was really thinking about just finding my sound. That's why I tell people it's so crazy, the Might Be Pop, because that's like maybe the 4th solo song I was working on, like really trying to find it. And it wasn't even me working on the song, it was just a freestyle. It wasn't even that deep to me. Like I said, I'm in a flooded basement trying to figure out how I'm gonna eat for the next couple of days, and I make it. and I'm singing. You can hear that. You don't hear that. You don't. You know, people hear all the time like, yo, what studio record that at? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't even imagine, bro. I'm talking about flooded basement.
Bro, you
Still
know why
going
I
hard.
can't
I'm talking about
imagine?
putting the what's it called? Not the aux cord, but the what is it? With all the cords in it.
The XLR?
Yeah, no. The strip, power strip.
Power strip.
Holding that on something so the water don't get it, and trying to record yourself because your homeboy went to class. Like,
Bro,
it's real life.
and no, it's real life. This basement is right here.
Yeah.
All right? And that's what the fuck happens down there.
Yeah.
This is what we do. This is a result of that.
Right.
Our feet are probably still damp from that flooded basement.
Yeah.
My nigga, in order to pull something off like this.
Right.
So for me to sit across from you and hear that from you puts
Yeah.
a lot of hope into what I'm doing.
Yeah.
People behind the camera, not just touching the
Respect.
camera right there, because that's my guy right there.
Yeah.
Tiago, that's my guy right there.
Yeah.
That goes through the shits with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's people behind the camera that's gonna see that. Bro, thank you.
Respect, man. I'm telling
Thank you. Because we're trying to keep our feet dry.
You got to. Like right now, I don't feel like I'm wherever this is. I feel like I'm on a professional platform telling my story. You know what I'm saying? Like, the place don't make you. Like I said, the imagination is crazy. I used to feel like every time Jay-Z wrote a verse, he had shades on. You couldn't tell me he didn't have shades on, all this jewelry. Then I see the behind the scenes, he eating Taco Bell, feet kicked up, chilling. And it let me know, like, all these songs that I used to think was crazy to make, I'm making them in my hotel room now. I'm making them wherever. Like, studios don't even impress me no more, because I don't even use half the buttons anyway. That's why I be telling niggas, like, you don't even know what none of the buttons do and you paying this bread when you could easily just go buy what you need for what you do. Like, I record myself, so my template set up for me, everything I got is just meant for my voice. And what me and my engineers then came with that warms it, what makes it cool, what makes it vibe. Like, and that's all I go with. Like, nothing more, nothing less. Like, I'm gonna sound like myself on every song. Like,
Luke, boy, I fuck with you, boy.
yeah.
For real, respect, bro.
Yeah.
I fuck with your energy, and I appreciate you
Blessings.
dropping that energy on this fucking porch
Yeah,
today.
blessings, dog.
Yes.
I'm telling you, y'all's a dope vibe. This is inspiring to me, because, like I say, this is some expensive ass shit y'all got. This ain't regular, you know what I'm saying? There's still a level up. Like, this is just authentic. That's
Well,
what
just
makes
know
it feel good.
a lot of our feet, I know a lot of these guys, and my family, a lot of our feet wet, man. We be walking through them flooded basements all the fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
And we know when we able to rise up out of the basement that there's dry ground some fucking where. And just
Yeah.
to know that you came back to be like, hey, bro, yeah, the dry ground's out there, my G.
It is.
Goddamn, but keep pushing that message, keep pushing that story, keep doing what you do through the flood, through the water.
Facts, because, like I say, what's even more crazier, I wish I can go back to that old me. That old me was crazy. You know how you can look back, some people hate the old them, or just the hunger in me was crazy. Not saying I ain't hungry now, but you know, you get comfortable.
Wait,
you
straight 48 hours,
Yeah,
ready.
you don't care about nothing. I used to care about nothing else. I used to go to the strip, before I go to the strip club, I'm in the studio. Then I go DJ the strip club, ready to get out so I can go right back to the studio, playing the songs. Do they like it? When they stop dancing, okay, I gotta change this flow, because they stop dancing when I rap like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing this every day, nothing else. Don't care about nothing else. And it's just like, damn.
So right now, do you think you chilling though? Like, bro, I feel you, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this past year, I think I've been doing a lot better for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not necessarily worried about the light bill this month.
Right.
So goddamn, you may chill a little bit more, but it's the chill that you've been fucking wanting for the longest time.
Right.
But you don't want to be content.
You don't want it. You don't want it. I tell my manager all the time, bro, I got anxiety. Like, I got buyer's remorse. Like, I get all this stuff, and I be like, you don't want this. You know what make you happy, bro. You got it. I got my studio. That's it. Like, if I need to vent, I don't call nobody. I go to the mic. If I need to be happy, I go to the mic. I feel like preaching, I go to the mic. Like, if I feel like getting something, I go to the mic. Like, I just literally, that's my life. So all this stuff came with, you know what I'm saying, the blessings, and you get, when I say get comfortable, you feel like you need certain things in your life that you don't, because you didn't have them before, and you created what you created. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have 50 pair of shoes when I made Might Be. I didn't have 100 pair of jeans or big ass crib when I made Might Be. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't the world that make these hits. It's not my material things that create this vibe. Like, and that's when you learn, like, damn, I'm wasting my goddamn time, money, and just
Trying to invest in somebody else's ideas. You are a god. You are a god. So I got access to some secret papers from Malcolm X to his brother or whatnot, and one of his papers started off and said, I am the God. I am the God. It's the ideology, understanding that you are everything around you, that you can create whatever you want around you. Your
Yeah.
perspective is what is created. Your reality is only created from this point.
Right.
Everything else don't exist unless you let it exist.
Because there's somebody in North Dakota that I don't know, that I could care less about what they think about me, and they could care less what I think about them. That's why you know what I tell people all the time, like when I'm chilling with females and they on their timeline talking crazy or whatever, I'll be like, who your haters? Because you always talking about somebody hate. Who is it? Name them. What's their pages? Like, I want to see, you ask next time a person feel like, man, these nigga hating a who? Write their name on a piece of paper and ask yourself, how much do I really encounter with this person? You'll be surprised, like, you don't.
You don't.
You don't.
It's
You
something that you
don't.
feel within yourself.
If I feel like wearing a shirt Monday and Friday, I do it. And if the person who hating on me, come tell me about it. Nobody, I ask people all the time, ask yourself when the last time somebody walked up that you don't know that hates on you and addresses it.
Right.
Nobody. That's a problem within somebody else. Like we start bringing people energy in our life. And when I say that, it's you allow other people insecurities and whatever they may need to make them feel better start interfering with you. Like, it's some people that need to joke on people. It's some people that need to buy shit so they can show you that you ain't got shit.
Right.
But I know people that ain't got shit and is the happiest motherfuckers in the world. I mean, like, they good. You
Hell
can't
yeah.
tell them they not straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm straight, nigga. Like, I ain't got no gas in my car, nigga. I don't need to go nowhere. Like, for real, I know
For real,
niggas like that. So
right.
it's like, to evolve as a person, man, to want more out of life, to everything, you gotta, like you say, become this tunnel vision person of everything really doesn't matter. Cause we having this great conversation and nothing else on this block matters to us. Yeah. It could be all kind of shit going on. Motherfuckers, whatever. We here.
1,000.
So, you know what I'm saying?
1,000.
So if you treat life like that, you'll be straight. And what's even more crazier, bro, I realized the decisions, and it hurt to say it because it kind of came to me like a couple months ago. A lot of decisions in our lives is not based on haters, it's based on family. And that's the scary part about life, because these are people you trust, but these are also humans that make their mistakes and go through all their things. So as children, you know what I'm saying, we already getting shifted in the mind states, and we get shifted in the decision making, and, well, my mama fell out with my aunt, so the family ain't as close, or my uncle did this, so they don't really rock. And it always just distracts us from focusing on something, because we already born into houses that believe that this is this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be telling people all the time, we live in a generation now that you really can be self-sufficient.
Right.
But we're parented and groomed by people that don't understand.
Yeah,
it.
want us to practice the same things that they were going through at that time.
Like,
but
I
they
told
don't
my mama,
understand
you're
that
not about
the
to
iPhone
tell
fixed
me
a
if
lot of
you had
shit.
the iPhone when you was popping, you wasn't gonna be popping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's 1,000.
you can't tell no. Like, I be telling old people all the time, like, bro, you don't see DMs, bro. I told my grandpa, if you had DMs, my nigga, you would not be here chilling. Like, you'd be out here. But like I say, it's something that we have to just realize. Like I said, we in a generation stuck between old ways and new access.
Yeah.
It's crazy, for real. Like,
Well,
I see
you all right
kids,
with me, bro.
I see kids making millions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just doing whatever, hundreds of
Drop
thousands of dollars.
shipping, YouTube views, yeah, they out here winning.
And the parents of these kids can't even teach morals to their kids because of the old stuff, you know what I'm saying, instilled in them. And it's a fight. And it's something that's just gonna get better over time. I always tell people, so you just gotta focus on you, bro, because shit is real out here now.
Hey, bro,
Shit is real
I
out
love to
here.
keep it real on here, bro. I didn't like you at first, bro. You were the only artist that came here, bro, and didn't walk inside the house to speak to anybody. You were the first one. But I understand what the fuck you protecting, bro. You got something valuable, bro. You have very, very valuable intellectual content sitting right there, and you gotta protect it at all costs.
Nah, it was just hot, bro. And I didn't even know it was this many people, you know what I'm saying? I would have came and said, I wanted the house, I was like,
You
oh, it's
cool as a
popping,
fucking
popping.
fan,
You know
my
what I'm
G.
saying?
I ain't
Like,
even know.
Yeah,
Respect, bro.
hell yeah, man.
Respect.
I'm just the old soul, man. That's why I tell people my music be nostalgic, because that's what my mama just raised me on. People always be like, oh, you just out here stealing songs. Like, nah, any song I sample got a reason behind it.
Yeah.
It got a moment behind it in my life. Like, I heard my mama play Who Can I Run To 1,000 times. So for that song to even change my life is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or even Tony, like, even that, like, y'all, it's nostalgic. I enjoy that feeling. Oh, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
We hear, what movie come on, and, I want to say it's Love in the Basketball of the Wood, but back in the day,
Yeah, that's
as
the
soon
Wood.
as you hear that, it puts you in a good mood before
Right.
the movie even come on. Like,
Right.
That's how I want my music to be. Like, and
Well,
if
I think it does that, bro.
and if it take the criticism or, you know what I'm saying, whatever that come with it, I'm cool with that because somebody like it. We be so focused on who don't like it. Somebody like it. We be so focused on women that we want that don't want us. Or men that want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just be so, I don't know what's the infatuation of wanting something you can't have.
Bro, a lot of the time, I think it's the whole ego thing, man. That's what the whole Instagram and Facebook thing is, man. You have to understand that I am a God, but you have to understand the sense of an ego. And the sense
Right.
of an ego can take you away from the positive things that go on because of the selfishness of the mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But understanding that I am a God is a different thing. The ego, man, we gotta prove ourselves.
Right.
Our Glock's gotta be bigger than the next. Our song gotta be better than this person. We gotta be totally different from this person because we feel like we're not accepted.
But you know what the scary part about it is? If you take away the other person, you lost. If you take away competition, you lost. If you take away whoever you want to be like, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the world you got to live in.
That's relativity.
If all these people,
you need some relativity.
Yeah, because if all these people don't exist, is what do you really want? What are you going to say I
Higher
need?
purpose.
Because if nobody cares about your mansion, do you still want it? If nobody cares about your Ferrari, do you still want it? And when you ask yourself for that on a lot of stuff you don't get. I see people, 70-inch TVs don't even be home. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, who are you doing it for? And I tell people all the time, I go out and I might spend $1,500 on some shoes and don't get no compliments. I will take them shoes back. Like, my nigga, $1,500. Somebody better be like, yo.
Them things fly as fuck.
I'm just,
$1,500
because I done got, you gonna tell you the shoe I done got the most compliments on all white forces. Like,
Hell yeah.
a nigga will not let you go by with no all white. They're like,
What the
look at him. I'm talking about you can just be minding your business. Like, oh, look at those shoestrings. Like, woo. But you can have on some Givenchy's and niggas be like, bro, I know your feet hurt. And you just don't get the same.
You don't get the same thing.
So you just, like I say, that don't make me feel good. Going in there, giving somebody that I don't know that don't make me feel good. So I'm just, like I say, it's dope to be able to be in a position to see both sides of what you want out of life and what you don't without being uncomfortable. Because when you low, you willing to do just about anything or believe you need anything. And I used to be like that. I used to be like, dang, I'm gonna go get a drug dealer to invest into me and I'm gonna take this money and I'm gonna do this and do that.
That is, now if you don't know, that is a business model to making your music go in Atlanta. You find a drug dealer, he's making good money, you get him to invest in you because he wants to change the hood in a great way.
But see,
Bullshit.
but like I say, I'm not defending everybody because I mean sometimes that might work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying like my logic on anything in life is if I'm doing it out of being cornered in, I don't want to do it. If I make a decision, I want it to be based off of free will and not I need this.
Straight up.
I need this. What
Straight
I'm gonna
up.
do next week, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to make it out of free will. So like the decisions I make is really based on just me being comfortable. If I'm not comfortable, I just won't do nothing. I just figure it out. I don't know how many. I say I figured out so much. It's crazy.
Bro,
I
to other
figured it
people
out.
a lot of the time,
Yeah,
right?
I figured it out.
Don't even worry about
Don't
it,
even
bro.
worry about
Don't
it.
even worry about it. And you say it in a way, and it's like not even to be defensive. You just like, don't even worry about it. I got it, bro.
Right.
And it's just, I got to get it done.
Yeah.
It's that, remember we was like, all the other shit. Knowing that it can't happen is something that you understand. I don't understand that part.
Right.
All I do is win.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
That's the mindset that I have. That's the mindset that
and
you
my
have.
win can be up front or it could be within those. Like people don't get that. People they want the I won. They don't want the I see you moving towards the win. Like they want the I
Nah.
won. Like
They want the I won.
that's why I be separating myself from people, bro. Because they don't. A lot of people don't get it, and when they don't, like I say, it could be family members, it can be friends, it could be whoever. If they don't get it, you gotta separate yourself. And like I say, this technology world and access to people make you really feel like if you don't talk to somebody in 2 days, they don't fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
I can go 2 days without talking to a person and
Right.
love them. Like
Right. 2
there's-
months, 6 months,
There's
a year. You
there's
know what
no
that is?
problem. Like,
Right.
and this is before me hitting the road. This is in real life. Like, people got stuff to do. People got an end result. All my friends, we all got this end result that if you need to be separated from me, because maybe I am a distraction. I got friends that's not negative distractions, but I'm with them. It's all about hoes, you know what I'm saying, the club and it's turn up. But I'm pretty sure they got friends that they don't do that with. You know, and I got friends I don't do that with. So if I'm not in that vibe and that's what we do, I'm not about to go try to have brunch with you. If all we do is smoke weed and get whole, like I just got friends for that. I separate myself. That don't make you a bad person.
Right.
That don't make you a exile out of my life. That just means right now, I don't need that.
1,000.
I don't need that. I treat women the same way. I know I don't need that energy. I just gotta separate. And if you can't accept it,
I'm a hoe, gotta go.
my mama can accept it. Like my mama know when I need space, and it ain't like I don't love my mama, but I know how me and my mama are, and she know how we are. So sometimes we need to just let our egos breathe for a second, and then we'll talk back like ain't nothing. And it don't even be long. It literally be like 4 days, if that. Cause we still a text. It'll just be like full conversations, and it'll be over my sister. Like it'll just be little stuff. But if my mama can understand that, all these niggas can take a dub with me. You know what I'm saying?
My guy,
I
Luke.
will not
Hey,
listen,
man, I
listen.
appreciate you coming out. My mailman's about to come. You got your nice-ass truck parked in front of my mailbox and shit. So I need you to move that shit. Don't leave that shit right there. And check the other side window when you get in, because they may bust it. They always like to sneak in. You off Cleveland Avenue. That's how that shit go.
Oh, yeah, we out here.
Boy, we out here, boy, but you always welcome to the porch, bro.
Oh,
Energy
yeah.
God's the porch, bro. Anytime, any
Same
day,
on the
my guy.
same, man. If you want to just, something come up or you just want to discuss something, let's do it. I'm all about just inspiring people and just, because I tell people when I talk, but I'm talking for myself too. So sometimes it ain't like I'm thinking what I'm saying. It's just a conversation to take me somewhere. And you know how you talking to somebody, giving them advice, and what you saying clearly is meant for you. That's a lot of times how
Hey,
my
but
life
I know
be.
today we needed your energy.
Yeah.
Point blank, period, my guy.
Respect.
Hey, look, we're going to push on to the next segment. Hey, man, you just got some shit off your chest. We got a segment called Get It Off Your Chest. So we're going to jump into Get It Off Your Chest. Get it off. What you got?
Get it off my chest.
No, you good. No,
Oh.
you good. My nigga, good shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Love, bro.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
love, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate